Escape the dungeon!
Hello everybody, this is Escape the Dungeon, the podcast where we ask you to join us as we explore the world beyond the world's oldest role-playing game. My name is Mike Cripps, I will be your master of ceremonies, and I am joined by 4 mystifying players. Zach Brass.
Me!
Dom Brass.
Oh, hi there!
Nate Brass.
What's up, Internet? Hi, hello, it's me.
And Tyler Knittle.
Hello.
Each season we will be playing a different tabletop role-playing game. This season we are playing Urban Shadows 2nd Edition, a Powered by the Apocalypse game published by Magpie Games. Fellas, every once in a while, I like not to ask you a dumb question at the start of the show. Every once in a blue moon, I want to talk about the game before we get into the game, and this is one of those moons. Okay.
I just think you're actually really upsetting our fan base right now. I have it on pretty good authority that most of them like the bit where we don't talk about the game the most.
I mean, I believe it.
Oh no, don't say that!
Look, we can't.
What I'm saying is we should just have an hour-long podcast where we shoot the shit and Nate awkwardly sits there.
Look, we can't get any rules wrong before we start playing the game, and
We get rules wrong all the time.
No, I want to talk to you guys about last week, and sort of how that episode ended and how we feel about it, because it seems to me like a line has been drawn in the metaphorical sand here.
I mean, metaphorically, sure.
Dale drew some lines in the sand in the desert because he was bored while he was walking through it.
Sand, the drug, that's a thing. It works on a lot of levels. But Abner Thayne, aka the One Split in Two, has at this point, reached out to each of you, trying to broker a deal, making promises that he can help you. He can get your characters what they want most in the world if they're willing to work with him.
And we know that is something good guys typically do, right? Promise you extravagant things if you side with them.
Since when is this game about good guys and bad guys? It's and heroes.
I mean, if someone promises me free healthcare, I'm siding with them.
I don't really want to get into too much right now about whether this is even a game about heroes or villains. That's something that we will talk about in our post-campaign discussion episode after we've finished. But what I do want to talk to you guys about is, like I said, line in the sand. Bobby accepted this deal. The rest of you guys did not. And that puts us in a position where, I don't know, it seems to me that inter-party conflict, which has always been an element of this campaign, is suddenly being thrust to the forefront. And I just want to ask you guys how you feel about that, how you feel about player versus player stuff, specifically in tabletop role-playing games. Your feelings about all this and more. I'm going to stop talking now.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I think it's fun.
Yeah, we never get to do PvP in tabletop.
So I think on the topic of PvP with tabletop, it works well if both players involved and the GM involved are reasonably on the same page as each other.
Yeah, there has to be parity.
Yeah, which is why I wanted to talk about this at the top of the episode.
Because like the three of us, we could totally crush Bobby, no problem. like two of us made Vinny their bitch. We have his head in a bag.
Well, one of them was me, so
yeah.
Yeah, after I gave you a sword, though, if we switched out me for you, let's be real here.
Okay,
we would have just done it quicker.
Okay, sure, but I don't really think the sword made that much difference.
It made all the difference in the world to Ezra's heart. And he's going to be heartbroken by this, by the way.
And also, I now play a character with 3 more blood than Dale had.
Oh,
okay,
wow.
but that's just 3 blood.
Dude, I got dual wheel Desert Eagles.
So what I'm hearing is maybe I need to buff Bobby a little bit more. Give him some,
Yeah, I mean, that is what you're hearing.
boost. Okay.
He's
yeah.
got the black sand.
I know that there are people out there who are very, very averse to, player versus player mentality in role-playing games. And I think there are certain games where I wouldn't want that at the table, whether it's because it's like a genre mismatch or just tonally, but I do kind of feel like this might be the game for it, Urban Shadows.
Yeah, I definitely think this game is designed like in a way that encourages party conflict with the debt system and everything. Ultimately, I think party conflict's kind of fun. It's just obviously some people just suck and they ruin it for everyone. So they're like, party conflict, I'm going to kill you for no reason all the time whenever I can. And it's
or
like, okay.
just do like wildly,
or just like totally out of character nonsense. Because you thought, I thought it was cool to do.
I get it. Why people, if I went to a new table and one of the hard rules at this table was no PvP, like actual combat, or you're never going to fight each other or whatever, I wouldn't be like, that's a break. That breaks it for me. Like, I get it.
Yeah, it's a super normal
balance.
limitation. But like, I think if you know what you're doing, you should be fine.
And it's not just the debt system though too. Like we each have our own ties with differing interests that influenced us. So like, Chris has the powers that be, Bobby's got Vinny, I got my personal relationships with my wife and ex-wife.
Did you have a job?
I did have a job, but I don't have a job.
Yeah, you definitely doesn't.
I'm in
have
the hospital.
Job.
My phone rings. You haven't been in work.
Oh, dude. Dale's medical bills are going to be insane.
Oh, yeah.
Well, is he? Ooh, yeah.
It's fine. We have the head of a rich artist in a bag.
Okay.
Hannah stole his credit card to get 2 Desert Eagles. I think he can cover it. Even though guns are cheap.
Did steal the credit card canonically, so that is true.
Maybe we've got magic healers that can help you heal up a little faster. None of you failed to make one of the factions into the hospital doctors or the hospital vampires, I mean, or something like that, right? So canonically, he can only go into so much debt.
Again, if Abner Thayne had offered me free healthcare, I'd have said yes.
Do you guys just have any feelings about, like, I don't know, hard lines when it comes to PvP, inter-party conflict, like specifically for the rest of this story? Like, I just want to make sure that we are all on the same page here, and that, for however many episodes are left in dealing with this story, that nobody's going to be mad at me.
No.
Okay, I'll tell you right now. I think that I've been playing with all of the people in this game long enough that there's kind of an implicit trust of we know we're not going to piss each other off too much with things, right?
Speak for yourself.
For sure. I understand why you'd be sensitive about this, but I think we're all kind of in a similar headspace. And yeah, I mean, we might kill each other a little bit. That might happen. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Or not. Or not. You know, we don't know what's going to happen yet. But the point is, I think we're open to interpretations.
Yeah, with this issue specifically, I trust these guys. We'll be fine.
And I think that all of us will play the characters well enough. You know, we don't normally
Go super out of character.
meta play too badly. A lot of the, you know, everybody will make a bad decision objectively if it's in the decision of making what the character would do most of the time.
Or sometimes if it's just more fun.
Or the more fun option. Sometimes we're just like, well, that sounds better.
I appreciate what you guys are saying, but I do feel like I need to protect myself a little bit more here. So if it's okay with you, I would like each of you to state for the record that you will not be mad at me regardless of how this story ends.
I can't promise that, Mike.
I will not
need to hear it.
I will not be mad at you, regardless of how this story ends, especially if I win.
Mike, I gotta tell you, there's a secret. That's the secret between friendships, right? Is that I don't need to make the promise, and I can just assume you're not going to break it.
Siva, this isn't just a friendship anymore, Zach. This is a business partnership.
Yeah, we all signed the NDA.
Well, as long as we're not arguing about money, yeah, right. You know how many leaks, if you guys knew our close friend circle? I mean, if we were ever big, we'd have to tighten up the leaky ship.
Oh, yeah.
Tyler, I would like to hear you state for the record that you won't get mad at me.
I won't be mad at you. I had a lot of fun.
Thank you. Nate, for the record.
You can record my voice. You cannot force it to say anything. I refuse.
I know, yeah.
Okay, well...
You've got 2 out of 4. That's the best you're going to get,
That's
buddy.
pretty good. I'd take it.
Well, against the advice of my attorney, I suppose we should continue with the episode, even without those protections in place. Let's get to our game. Previously on Urban Shadows, the process of electing a new leader for the powers that be has been contentious and has led to a 3-way wizard duel to determine the fate of the faction. Pastor LJ Jr.
versus
Chris Lopez
versus
Abner Thayne. Hedging her bets, the former second-in-command, Adrian, sent out a group of wizards to bring Nigel's murderer, Ezra's sister Cassie, back for a trial. Ezra was unable to get through Cassie's anger to warn her, so he's rushed to her to try and save her. Chris was able to overcome LJ's experience, but refused to make a deal with Abner that would have made her the next leader of the faction. Filled with cold anger, Abner demonstrated his power to manipulate reality, threatened Chris, and disappeared, along with Bobby, who agreed to go with him.
I'm totally putting echoey effects on the verses, like Super Smash Bros.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, good.
And in fact, if you want to get like just that Super Smash Brothers sound effect and use that instead, by all means.
You want me to use licensed Nintendo property?
Parody. It's transformative. That counts as
No, I'm scared of Nintendo. They're bigger than Disney.
yeah. we had a lot of loose threads at the end of last week. Bobby accepting Abner's deal. Chris and Hannah looking over this like tube of miscellaneous items that Chris was able to take from Abner during the wizard duel. But where I want to start is with Ezra by himself in a hotel trying to fight off an ambush of a wizard hit squad to protect your sister.
Yeah.
So where we left you is there's a little old lady wizard dressed as like in a house cleaner's uniform who has drawn a wand from like a push cart of linens and has started to blast towards you. You are in the hallway with like the door to Cassie's room sort of like square in the middle. You and this wizard on either end. What do you do, Ezra?
I mean, I Ezra would do the first thing that comes to mind and attempt to rush the wizard.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm fast. I have demonic demonic movement.
Yeah, I think I was thinking about this. You had flown here in your demon form, but then you would have to like go through the casino. But you know what? I'm fine hand waving that. You're still in your demon form. Nobody noticed the glowing butterfly wings, and
It's Vegas, baby.
It's Vegas, baby. As you rush this wizard who is flinging blasts of magical force at you, go ahead and roll with blood.
Oh, that's a 14.
Oh my god.
Everywhere.
Ezra. Okay.
Kills them all.
So would you like to inflict terrible harm, take something from them, or create an opportunity for an ally, though you don't really have an ally in this scene? So ignore that one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna slice them from the shoulder down through the center of their body.
Yeah, and your sword goes through this old lady like butter. You know what? It's like the classic samurai movie thing of like, there's like a moment of pause and then like the wound appears, and this wizard just
part of her body just slides off.
Yeah, that's what happens. And
Slice, pause, fountain of blood.
and they like have hampered your approach a little bit. Like blasts of magic sort of ricocheted off of your demonic hide. It doesn't really harm you, but it did slow you down enough that you sort of lost your momentum, and you have to take a moment to gather yourself after this attack. And that's when you hear the elevator doors, the elevator ding, and the doors open, and another group of wizards, this time like 3 young men, probably in their like early 20s. They're the interns of the powers that be, eager to make a name for themselves and impress their bosses, and they just immediately open fire at you. One has like a crystal ball, one has like a tome, and the other has a scepter of some sort, and just different colored energy beams filling the hallway.
Okay. So I'm going to go for the one with the crystal ball first. And I mean, I'm just going to describe what I would like to do through this whole scene because I don't imagine you're going. I feel like it would be ridiculous for you to be like, well, make 3 blood rolls. So I'm going to describe this is how I want it to go.
Okay.
I want to go for the guy with the crystal ball first. And just kind of, I don't know, like cut his head off in a way where like I'm trying to like aim my sword to like smash his crystal ball into one of the other 2.
Yeah.
And hopefully take like 2 of them out right away. Arbitrarily, let's just say it's the guy with the book and his book maybe like falls on top of him. But like, and then, after I just hopefully take out 2 guys right away, I kind of just want to like, intimidate the other guy, or if he continued to fight, then just, I don't know, kill him with my sword, however it works out.
I don't know, kill him with my sword.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Probably cut his staff in half.
Make another roll with blood for me.
Oh boy. Okay. We're not gonna get a 14 twice in a row, but it's an 11.
Damn.
Here's what happens, Ezra. You rush into the elevator, and like our camera just sees the elevator door close. And then we hear like muffled screams and thumps. And like a couple seconds later, the elevator doors open and you just walk out and there are just bodies in there.
Okay,
Nice. Great. Nice.
But your intention is to kill, right?
Oh yeah, we're not taking any risks with this shit. I've dealt with mages; they're tricky bastards.
They are. Very good. The immediate danger seems to be over. You have handled that remarkably well. You go up to Cassie's door, and it's locked.
I will knock. First, politely, and then I'll give her a minute because,
Yeah, you knock politely, and you just hear Cassie from inside. Just leave it outside the door. I'll get it in a minute.
Then I'm gonna knock loudly.
I said just leave it, and then the door opens, and you see Cassie standing there. And she looks so tired and so frustrated, like she is carrying so much weight on her shoulders.
Oh, God. I knew I should have just waited outside. I just wanted to make sure. I kind of peek past her real quick to make sure that I don't see any wizard shenanigans. Because Ezra's not smart. And worried. Also, he's running on so much adrenaline right now.
She takes a moment, realizes that you are not room service, and says, "Oh, Ezra." And as she's making this realization, you peek behind her, and you don't see wizard shenanigans. But you do note something that would be, frankly, impossible for you to miss. There is a large lump on her bed underneath the covers.
Hey, you haven't seen any wizards around, have you?
No, Ezra, I haven't seen any wizards in the 15 minutes since you called me.
Okay, well, I'm just telling you, I've seen 3. They're dead in the lobby or elevator.
And she peeks and just sees the viscera that is filling the casino hotel hallway. Ezra, why are you always so messy?
Because there was a bunch of dudes trying to kill my sister, and I was in a hurry.
Okay, fine, whatever. I appreciate your brotherly instincts, but I have a lot on my plate right now, Ezra. I just don't have the capacity to deal with you right now, okay?
Yeah, I can see you got a lot on your plate, all right. I say, gesturing to the lump, obviously.
What is that supposed to mean?
A lump of shit in your bed? I don't know what it is, but you're hiding something. Or someone. Anyway, I'm just gonna stand out here and let you do your thing. Because I know you're mad. But I'll be out here in case there's any wizards that teleport in there, and I'm gonna take care of the ones that come to the front door.
Do you really not think I can take care of myself?
I've never seen it.
Do you still think I'm a little girl, Ezra?
Look, teamwork makes the dream work, baby.
It's funny how teamwork makes the dream work when you decide what teamwork is, but when I ask you to do something specific...
I'd hardly call what you did asking, if we're being, technical.
Ezra, I am so tired. I am tired of you. I am tired of all of this. I have been working so hard. I've barely able to sleep. When I do sleep, I have nightmares, so I try not to sleep. I've been following the steps, but the steps aren't working because you don't do what I tell you to do, and now I'm left with this. And she rushes over to the bed, yanks off the sheets, and what you see lying there is a gloopy, fleshy, vaguely humanoid form. That looks like it is half melted and made of wax.
Oh, fuck.
Do you see this, Ezra? Do you see this?
Hard to miss.
This is what happened because you didn't bring me the people that I told you to bring. I figured, fine, if he's not going to do his end of things, I'll improvise, I'll try and do what I can without it, and look what happened.
Well, you could have waited. I told you I was going to take care of it for you. There's just been a lot going on. They're more than maybe you realize. In fact, you're talking about these dreams, and I feel like maybe we should have probably had this conversation a lot longer ago. We might be dealing with the guy causing your fucking nightmares. Look, I know you don't fucking trust me, but just come with me. We'll go to Chris. Chris knows everything. Chris will probably be able to help us out.
Ezra, please, just stop. And when she looks up at you, her eyes are bloodshot, and you can tell that she's like genuinely on the verge of a breakdown.
Look, sis.
I am sick of being angry at you. I am sick of being sad for Johnny. I am sick of trying and failing and failing. I am sick of feeling anything. I just want to stop feeling things.
Well, then just let me help you this one time in my own way.
When have you ever helped me, Ezra?
Yeah, I know. I've been a piece of shit. I get it. But I'm learning, I swear. And just give me one last chance. And if I fuck it up again, then I'll tell you what, I'll leave you alone. I'll never talk to you again. But just give me one more chance.
Ezra, I don't think words are going to be enough in this situation.
I'm not asking for words. I'm asking for action. I can help you. Just please listen to me.
What are you going to do? This is Mike the GM asking Zach the player.
I'm trying to appeal to her to come with me to the sanctum.
Okay. I would like you to make a very important roll with heart.
Oof, buddy. Oof.
Heart. What is my heart? It's a 1.
But this is kind of like a Grinch moment where his heart grows 3 times the size, so it should probably be a +3.
Unfortunately, Ezra didn't take every opportunity I was trying to throw him to be like, I hug my sister.
Oh, well.
So no bonuses.
I figured she'd not like me for that. I'm a demon. Oh my god, it's a 6.
It's a 6.
I rolled too well in the fucking fight. Should have rolled lower and taken some harm and then done this.
No, he said I couldn't trust you. He said I couldn't trust your friends, and that... He was right. I didn't want to believe him, but he was right. Get away from me, Ezra. Get away. And she takes a step backwards. And cold fills the room. There's like wind in here where there shouldn't be wind. And the room seems to stretch into infinity. The distance between you and Cassie growing wider and wider. And that wind you are starting to feel, you realize is carrying snowflakes that hit you and melt against your skin. You reach out to Cassie, but she disappears in this sudden winter storm. So let's go back over to Chris and Hannah in the sanctum. You guys have been looking over this tube. Like I said, it's like a metal tube that you took from Abner Thayne's person. And inside were 3 things, right? There was an old metal key. There was a crystal that Chris was able to, identify with the resources of the sanctum as being like a realized, crystallized fragment of the dimension of dreams. There was also a piece of parchment. And Chris, there is some text on that piece of parchment, and I would like to read it for you, if that's okay with you.
Go on.
This is what is written in, it is like printed text. Like it looks like this is a piece of parchment that has gone through like a printing press, right? Not handwritten. And he said unto me, Behold, there are save 2 churches only. The one is the church of the Lamb of God, and the other is the church of the devil. Wherefore, whoso belongeth not to the church of the Lamb of God, belongeth to that great church, which is the mother of abominations, and she is the whore of all the earth. And it came to pass that I looked and beheld the whore of all the earth, and she sat upon many waters, and she had dominion over all the earth among all nations, kindreds, tongues, and people. And as you are looking over these 3 items, this collection of objects is your fourth and final capital C clue. So you've got a staff that once belonged to a member of the powers that be that claimed to be the one true ruler of the faction. You've got a journal from a former leader of the faction describing how his followers were plotting against him with reality warping magic. You've got video of Cassie going into Nigel's apartment and walking out with his soul on the night of his death. And now you've got this collection of esoterica. What do you make of these four things? Like, what is the story that you are seeing of these things, if there is one?
Okay, so you need a powerful soul to rebuild another soul. Something along those lines, right?
Yeah, so it seems like they use Nigel's soul, or want to use Nigel's soul to help rebuild him.
Yeah, we know Abner is still not complete. There's banishment coming, which I assume means like his time limit. The staff is like the catalyst. That's the word for doing this. And the videotape's a videotape.
Yeah, but like the videotape shows that he has Nigel's soul and he chose to leave the staff, which is interesting. I guess Cassie might not have known everything, but she grabbed the soul, but not the staff. And there's a fragment to the dimension of dreams. Is that where his soul was trapped? Is that what that dimension was?
Yeah. So you know that he, after his attempted removal from reality, he was sort of banished to liminal spaces. The dimension of dreams is where Hannah had been trapped as she was turning into a vampire, and where Dale sort of encountered her while he was in prison. So you absolutely know there's some sort of connection there.
And now he's messing with Cassie's dreams.
Seems to be the case. Let me tell you guys something, just to maybe get your brains going in a slightly different direction here. This text is not something that I came up with. This is from something.
Yeah, figured.
I wonder if that's significant.
Yeah, no, I'm looking into it right now.
Not all of us went to church growing up, okay? I see this and I see gibberish. It means nothing.
Nate, especially, like, at least in England, they teach you basic church shit for the first years because everything's Church of England.
Let me give you another clue. This is not something you would have seen in growing up in England.
Oh, you motherfuckers.
Okay, yeah, no, I got it. I got it.
I know what it is.
Oh my
now.
God, you're crazy, dude.
You sly bitch.
What is it? Tell us.
It's those freaking people I was talking to. It's LDS, dude.
Yeah, baby, it's the Mormons.
Mormons.
Oh, interesting. Very interesting.
So, like we said, esoterica.
Oh, wow.
So what about Mormons does this mean?
Hang on. Is Abner Thayne a real person?
No, but I based it on something that is real.
Damn it.
I don't know a lot about Mormonism other than, the basic.
Basically everything they explained in South Park. That's what we know.
Yeah.
I think it would not be too terribly difficult for you guys, as you are looking into this, to realize that this is a passage from the Book of Mormon. I'm not going to go further into like why that is significant. I am going to allow you guys to do what you want with that information.
And where do we roughly place Abner Thayne's origin being from? Like 100 years ago?
About 200.
Okay. So, is this guy basically similarly or he's got to be involved with Joseph Smith?
Oh God, is the powers that be a Mormon cult? Am I a Mormon? Shit.
How old is the powers that be?
A couple 100 years old.
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, maybe it is a Mormon cult. I assume most of Ezra's stuff took place pretty quickly and partially during the fight. So I'd probably be back, right?
Yeah. I think you guys, the three of you, can absolutely be reunited. You've got like all these clues in front of you, trying to piece it all together. Now, with Apocalypse Keys, the game that we are sort of stealing this segment of the mystery from, with these capital C clues, you do not like need to solve the mystery, but like you need to be able to like look at what you see and just paint a general picture of what's going on. And I think you're most of the way there. It's not going to be everything. You don't need to tell me why exactly this passage of the Book of Mormon was in here, but just like, again, what is the general picture, the general story you see when you look at this collection of items? The staff, the diary, the videotape, and these items.
Which is a fragment of the Dimension of Dreams, little metal key, and this parchment.
A very old looking metal key. Like it's like rusty, and it's like one of those big old timey keys, It's got some weight to it.
Are they looking for the golden tablets?
Yeah, I know, right? Well, I'm like struggling to look past the Mormon thing.
Do we think he's set up Mormonism to kind of create his first followers and gain power?
Oh gosh,
I'm quite possibly.
Because the crystal makes me think these are his tools, right? He has a metal key to get it into something. He has the crystal that we obviously know he has been messing with people's dreams. And Mormonism could be a tool of gaining power, much the same way he has done so as a demon since being split.
Yeah, no, totally. I mean, that makes sense to me. What I'm just thinking, I'm interested in knowing is how quickly he's going to realize that we stole his crystal thing and what he's going to do about it. Because I feel like that's important.
Maybe we'll get to that in a little bit.
Anyway, just aside, we don't have to roleplay this or anything, but like obviously when Ezra burst in dramatically, he explained what happened before Chris probably told him to shut up. We're looking at this crazy shit.
Okay. And just so you're aware, Ezra, I guess I won the fight. So Adrian's now in charge and she still wants your sister. My bad.
Good luck. She seems like she's tough to catch.
I just, I figured.
Yeah, obviously I want to deal with that too, but like, I'm just have no idea how to find her, and right now isn't the time, and she's really mad and thinks that we're evil. I think she hates me, not like before, but like hates me now.
Oh yeah, and Bobby went with Abner when he disappeared. That's why he's not here, by the way.
What?
So
But
yeah. I felt betrayed too. I was planning on using Bobby's closeness with him as like our secret trump card, and then Bobby just disappeared with him, and I was like, oh no, this is a lot worse than I thought. And he's got time magic. He made time change, and it made me hurt, and I'm scared.
I thought Bobby and I were really kind of, becoming buddies,
I did too. I thought you'd finally won him over. And yeah, things just keep getting worse.
Just can't trust anybody, huh? I never would have guessed from somebody like Bobby. He just seemed like, I don't know, a real trustworthy, loyal guy.
I don't know if I'm exactly where you're at. I do feel betrayed. Okay, yeah. We all grieve in our own way. I get it. So yeah, clues. And I point towards the fucking corkboard of like pictures of all of these items and crazy theories. Right.
The murder board.
So he was trying to create a cult. Hopefully we don't have a big Mormon listening group, right? Like, turns out we're real.
This is not a commentary on Mormonism. This is based off of something that look, if you guys are stuck and don't know what to make of it, hey, maybe you can like reach out to contacts to see if they can help you out here.
I'd also like to point out we fought a giant stone Jesus earlier in this. I think we're well past the point of, offending the Christians.
Hey, look, Chris, surely What's-Her-Face owes you a debt for what you just did. Maybe she knows something about the clues.
Yeah, we could try that. I don't know. I talked to her about the thing split in two, and she was not listening. I guess she was worried about LJ.
Oh, wait, don't you guys know someone who used to do a podcast on this stuff? He might have some contacts.
Dale
owes me a debt.
I owe everyone debts.
I called Dale.
By the way, Ezra sends flowers or chocolates to Dale once a week while he's in the hospital.
That's so cute.
That's really sweet of him. These are delicious.
Dale, what are you watching on the TV in your room in the hospital when you got a call?
The View.
So Dale.
Whoopi's real mad about something when you get a call.
Hello?
Hey, Dale, do you know much about Mormon cults?
Do I?
You're Las Vegas born and raised, right?
Yes.
You know all sorts of stuff. And Dale would absolutely know that there is Mormon Fort National Park in downtown Las Vegas.
Yeah, what he said. I don't know what they do there, but it's a thing that exists. Might be important.
Is there anything about Mormonism you know about man split in two?
Just by talking with Dale and other people who might know a little bit about Las Vegas history, you are able to uncover that the Las Vegas Mission, a Mormon church established in 1855, is one of the earliest European settlements in the Las Vegas Valley, one of the oldest buildings in the entire city is a Mormon church.
That sounds important.
And we have an old key. Oh my gosh, it's all coming up, Chris. Thanks, Dale. I'm really glad that we could make you a part of this adventure, even with you in the hospital. We're going to take your ex-wife and go fight some demons soon, but I hope you're doing well.
She's gonna what?
Yeah, she's a blade now. It's really cool.
A lady blade.
I think you gotta give the phone to Hannah so that she and Dale can have a conversation.
Hannah, would you like to say a few words?
Hello?
Hey, Dale.
Hey, Hannah. Chris is telling me you're gonna go fight some bad guys.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous. Never got to do my blade shit.
Well, it sometimes ain't as fun as it looks.
They're FaceTiming and Dale gestures to his heavily bandaged neck.
But you look out for your teammates, they'll look out for you. Go get them, kid.
Dale, Hannah's a lot cooler than I previously gave her credit for, but still, please don't get back together. You two are terrible together.
I think it was adorable.
What did she say?
Oh, don't worry about it. You just get better. I'll visit you soon, okay?
Hi, Dale.
Hi, Ezra. Thanks for the flowers and chocolates. They're delicious.
Love you.
I like you a lot.
Bobby, you are with Abner Thayne. You are in this old stone church that I've alluded to so many times.
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
Okay. I'm at the Mormon fort. Okay. I got this.
Is that shocking to you?
The Fortress of Latter-day Saints.
No, I just didn't know
Does
it was
Bobby-
an actual building. I don't know. Like, fucking sue me. It's just good to know where I was at. I just thought it was his weird sanctum.
Does Bobby have feelings about Mormonism?
Probably not good feelings, but I don't know if that's come up yet with Bobby. So, and Bobby wouldn't recognize the verse if he saw it. So, I think we're good.
How are you feeling about all this? Just like internally, what is going on with Bobby right now?
Bobby is trying to be in control of the situation right now. So he's like, Abner Thayne is clearly the power play. I think having spent his time seeing how powerful Ezra is and the fact that it's like, Ezra's too tough. He needed to find someone stronger. And it's kind of just about being on the top side to keep you and your people safe. So that's kind of his mentality. But he's freaked out. This is freaky. It's a freaky wizard. He just kind of betrayed his friends, sort of. So he's feeling kind of awkward. And, a certain amount of okay, here we go. Let's go. Let's make moves.
Let's make moves. And Abner's revealed that he has the black sand that Barkan sent you, that you were originally going to use to take down Azrael. That's why Barkan gave it to you. And now it's here with you. Since Barkan revealed that he had that, we'll say a few hours ago, he's sort of just been in and out dealing with things. He, has invited you to make yourself at home here, and that when the time is right, you will work together to rewrite things, and that he will be able to give you what you want when it is time to do so. And as he's gathering supplies and consulting these different tomes and texts that he has, he's like, yes, very good, very good. And he reaches into his pocket and he pats his other pocket. He pats his chest all over, turns his pockets inside out. No. Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it to heck.
You good there, Abner?
I'm fine, Robert. It's just something has been taken from me. It will be a slight problem, but nothing that cannot be fixed. Now, let's just move on to the next step, Robert. I've provided this black sand for you. I know that you are familiar with this substance, both this varietal and its more traditional version. Do you think you can get a hold of more?
More sand. I can certainly try. Me and Barkon didn't leave on necessarily great terms. But I don't know, he wasn't super mad at me.
Ah, Barkhan, yes, the demon behind this substance, correct?
Yeah, that's the guy.
Very good, Robert, very good. I think we should pay this Barkhan a visit.
Okay, then. Yeah.
As you are discussing that, I think Abner's head turns to attention because Chris, Hannah, and Ezra, you guys were going to head straight over there, right?
Now, important question. Chris, did you bring the stuff or did you leave it at your place?
I think it sounds more fun that I brought the stuff, no?
Yeah, okay, cool. That's what I was hoping you'd say.
Someone is here, Robert. Someone has found my sanctum.
Okay. No worries. We'll just, I'm sure whoever it is, they're not going to be a problem. So I'll go take care of it.
Please do.
Okay. I'm gonna step outside and see who's gonna activate my my lupine senses and try to figure out who showed up here.
I think you smell some very familiar smells.
Oh shit. Hey Abner. It's you know what? I got this. This is fine.
I have the utmost faith in you.
I'm gonna hide and observe for a second.
Time for you to give up. We've got your Mormon ass in a corner. We know what you're up to, Joseph Stalin.
Joseph Stalin, famous Mormon.
Okay, I guess I will go out and greet my old comrades. Hey, guys.
Well, if it ain't the apostate.
The apostate? What is that?
You know what you're doing.
Okay. Uh-huh. So, look, guys, this is just maybe not a great time.
Mm-hmm. You're dealing with the devil and think it's a bad time for us to save the day. I see you. I know what you're after.
What are you talking about, Chris? Like, yes, you do know what I'm after.
You just disappeared with a demon man.
He's a wizard man. That's like you.
Yeah, but he used to be a demon man. And you know that, and you were trying to get more powerful to kill him as a demon.
Yeah, but now he's a wizard, so.
And now that he's more powerful, you're like, I want to be on his side? That's messed up, bro.
It seems like a better side than your side.
That's the thing that only villains say.
You just handed your power to frickin' what's her name?
Only
Adrian?
villainous people say I switched sides because it seemed like a side, like the way you just said that was a villainous sentence. I just want you to know that.
Okay, I see you, and I raise you one. I'm gonna win, and it's not really smart for you to be here right now.
Villainous.
Hey, if you were gonna take care of Abner, why didn't you do it in the ring? Walk away, Chris. This is stupid. You're being stupid.
I'm being stupid. You just sold your soul for a facelift.
I'll do what I need to do, all right, Chris? But, like, you can't win. This is dumb.
You're dumb.
That's it? That's what you got, Chris?
Oh, come on, Bobby. You don't want to do this.
I'm going to call on one of my debts from Chris.
Betraying me doesn't lose a debt? That's bullshit.
I'm going to call upon a debt, and Chris, just walk away. All right. This is nothing good comes out of trying to fight this.
What do I have to roll to refuse to honor a debt? What is the mechanics for that?
If you refuse to honor a debt, roll with the difference in status between you and your creditor. There is no difference in status between you. So it would just be a straight 2d6. On a hit, you weasel out of the obligation for now, but you still owe the debt. On a 7 to 9, you owe them an additional debt or mark corruption, your choice. On a miss, you can't avoid the hammer. Either honor the debt in full, or if you still refuse to do what's being asked of you, erase all debts owed to you by their circle and take a -1 ongoing to status with their circle until after time passes. So even if you fail this roll, Chris, like you can still hold your ground.
I got a 7. Yeah, because it's just gonna look at Bobby. Bobby, you know I can't do that. This is way bigger than the safety of me or you or your aunt or whatever deal he's thrown in your head. This is big stuff, Bobby.
It is big stuff. And you see Abner suddenly floating in the air above all of you, looking down.
See that villain entrance? I'm telling you guys.
So preoccupied with heroism and villainy. 'Tis a juvenile attitude, Christina. You had every opportunity to be important, to be whatever you wanted to be, but you refused to take it. That is a sign of mediocrity, a sign of complacency. What sort of wizard can you ever hope to be if when power is presented to you on a silver platter, you spit in the face of he who offers it?
Villain monologue.
Right, you see this. I'll be the kind of wizard who does what's right, no matter what.
I've known many a wizard in my years who've uttered such a thing. All of them died feeble and insignificant, their names lost to history.
Your name wasn't doing too hot before 2 days ago.
An error that will be corrected. You could each have gotten what you wanted. You could each have prevented what is to come. It is your hands, not mine, which have wrought this. And he sort of opens up his shirt, and you see this glowing blue scar on his chest. And he throws his head back and screams as the scar starts to grow wider.
Ew, ew, ew.
From there, I want to cut over to Dale and Keith and Teddy down in the supernatural prison.
Oh, that Dale.
It's always funny, dude.
See, it's funny again.
Well played.
It's funny every time. It was always funny.
Well played.
The three of you, life has sort of gone back to normal since Dale Tillman disappeared a couple days ago. As soon as he arrived, gone. Though there's been one, I guess, significant change in the supernatural prison ecosystem. There's a new illicit substance going around. Tell me, have Dale the Angel, Keith the Dragon, or Teddy the Oracle done any of this sand?
I don't think Teddy would have.
I wouldn't have, but I kind of want to for the scene.
Yeah, I know, right? But I guess if nobody else has, I will. But like, I'm just like, Teddy doesn't. I don't know.
I'm trying to get into heaven is the only thing. But like, to be
I'm an
honest,
angel, so I feel like I care more about getting into heaven than the dragon, but sure, I'll do it.
Aren't you also a demon angel?
I don't remember any of that episode.
nice.
We could tell because it was multiple episodes.
Yeah.
I know that.
I'm glad
but
you enjoyed them.
Yeah. Sure, I did it. Sure.
The three of you are going about your day in the prison. Keith studying scripture in the prison library. Teddy sort of like weaseling around trying to get on people's good sides. Dale being the pseudo therapist for different inmates. And you guys see inmates all around you suddenly start to drop to the ground. Dale the Angel, walking down the corridor, suddenly falls on his back. The pain is immense. You feel yourself being pulled out of your body. That essence of what makes you you. And those of you who have not done this new sand that has arrived in the prison, you can only watch in terror as a third, half, more of the prison inmates succumb to this condition. And one by one, you see their spiritual essences, their souls, leaving their bodies and floating up in pure energy through the walls and up into the earth under which the prison sits.
What the fuck is going on? I forget how my character sounds.
Kind of dopey like that, yes.
Yeah, I just remember he's vaguely dopey. Jeez.
Less dopey.
Oh, boy.
Less dopey.
What are we gonna do now?
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't know what to do.
Oh my god.
It's a plague?
It's a plague.
Oh, wait, crap. No, it talks about
We've
this
been
in the book.
stricken with plague.
Fuck, did you piss off like a pharaoh or something? It's something about that.
No, it's the rapture, you idiot.
It's the rapture? Wait, you mean I missed it?
Yep, looks like it.
I've been trying so hard.
Well, tough tiddlywinks.
We're gonna cut back to the old Mormon fort. The sky goes dark in the middle of the day as you watch Abner Thayne pulling his own chest apart, revealing this glowing blue light. And in the distance, far out in the direction of the desert, you see light coalescing and moving fast towards you.
No, Bobby, you did it now.
It's like a repeat of when you saw the one split in two joining with Azrael, but on an even larger scale. as this blast of energy is absorbed into the chest of Abner Thayne, and his screaming in pain turns into laughter, joyous and celebratory. There. That's better. Robert, deal with these. Once I'm tapped into the source of the rest of the sand flowing through this city, then we can finally right what's been done to us on the next episode of Escape the Dungeon.
Thank you for listening to Escape the Dungeon. Escape the Dungeon is created by Dom Brass, Nate Brass, Zach Brass, and Mike Cripps, with editing and original music by Tyler Knittle. If you enjoyed this show, please consider subscribing and leaving a 5-star review on your favorite podcast app. To find us on social media, go to escapethedungeonpod.com.